What's happening, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Your man, Coach, is rocking Prime Part 2. That's the DJ Premier Royce the 5'9" project a couple of years ago. Sickness, great hip-hop music. I clarify because there's a difference between hip-hop music and the culture of hip-hop, of course. The music is the music of the culture that I live. So I was having a wonderful discussion with my wife this morning about your main man, Kenny Atkinson. And we are just flabbergasted at how the narrative has ridiculously flipped and switched on this cat. From being a quality coach to somebody who has all of a sudden no experience and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to be 100 with you. This agenda-based lifestyle is so corny to me. It just really is. How is a cat that is a great coach that leads a vagabond team to the playoffs now given just admonished with stars, and now he's nothing. Now he's nobody. Maybe sometimes it's not the coach. Maybe sometimes it's the stars. Because Kyrie Irving, that young man, y'all, got all the potential in the world, but is in his head way too much, in my opinion. And whatever he brings to the team or to the table is not showing up on teams or at the table. It's not showing up. He is not a difference maker for any team. And lately, he's been consistently hurt. So how in the world is somebody who's consistently hurt and not helping a team, calling shots? And if you try to wrap this on Kevin, then you make everything that Kevin says extremely disingenuous. Because as I commented to my man Jay Macri yesterday on his tweet, dude, Kevin said he looked at YouTube videos and liked Kenny Atkinson's coaching, and that's one of the reasons he decided to come here. Come there, I should say. Go there. So either that's true and this is all on Kyrie, and KD really didn't have much to say about it because he's been out all year, or KD is a goddamn liar. And you really can't trust anything that your man says out of his mouth, because at any given point in time, that will change depending on the scenario. I'm hoping that's not who Kevin Durant really is, but I don't know. Because I hear words that come out from these folk, and then I see the actions. Now, Kenny Atkinson is a good coach. Kenny Atkinson took a Nets team that wasn't doing nothing. Bunch of young guys, development projects, and he turned them into a potential playoff team. And yeah, they got bogarted last year at the playoffs, but I tell you what, I was actually rooting for them last year. D'Angelo and them, they were clicking. That was a team. GMs, y'all need to learn something from this experience. Stop devaluating the point guards that you currently have on the roster. One of the reasons why you went so far last year was because of D'Angelo Russell. And you got rid of him as opposed to paying him. And you did that and went and got Kyrie Irving, who right now is not as good as D'Angelo Russell, in my opinion. He may have more talent, and he may have much more of a ceiling, But for what he's putting on the actual paper, I take D'Angelo Russell right now over him. Quick. I just find that whole scenario laughable, man. Y'all got a good coach over there who the Knicks really could use, keep it a buck. And I actually hope Leon Rose does interview him in the offseason. In the offseason, of course. But in the offseason. I would love that, actually. You know, I think for our team and for the type of guys we have, his motivation and development will work wonders. And of course, a coach can't be a playoff coach until a coach gets to the playoffs. But Kenny did that. He didn't win, but should that mean he doesn't get a chance to go back? That doesn't make sense to me. If you have the ability to get a team to the playoffs, you should be with that team and allow everything to grow and continue to blossom. Chemistry is a big thing to me, and I see its effects, both positively and negatively, all the time. That Celtics team with Isaiah Thomas, who is nowhere near as good a player as Kyrie Irving, had better chemistry and they were winning with him. I used to tell people that. You know, when after the trade happened, I was like, I don't really understand that trade, and it didn't make sense to me. Are you kidding? You get a chance to get Kyrie Irving, you go get him. Okay. Y'all went and got him. He ain't even there after 1 year. I mean, yo, he is putting together a resume, all right. One of dysfunction and killing chemistry. The Nets never had these problems in the last couple of years. They really were clicking. They'd be a team that would fight you to the end of the game, every game. That's one of their calling cards. That's why they gained so much respect last year. And you got the guy that did that fired. For Ty Lue. Ty Lue. LeBron's best friend, Ty Lue. Who, other than coaching a LeBron-based team to a chip, ain't did nothing. It's too much favoritism, too many friends, too much stuff clouding actual basketball. Alright. I gotta go. I see something up on the road that I gotta deal with. So I will talk to y'all later, man. Have a great morning.